How's it going, everybody? We are finally back, ready to play some more Master League here on PES 17 with Venezia here in year number 3. And it's been a minute since I've played this game, let's be honest, since the last episode when we managed to pull off the victory in the second round of the Coppa Italia. We've got 3 more matches to round out the month of October. We're on a really good run of form lately. Hopefully we can keep this going against 3 teams that we need to be beating if we want to stay in the top 5 of the Serie B. 3, 2, 1, go. We get another 4. It's a managed squad, and we need to scout a player for our short list. All right, after some scouting here, we're going to go after Aguero here, the 27-year-old left back, who's going to be out of contract going into next season. We'll go ahead and add him to the short list. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ground of Juve Stabia here on a very chilly night. The Lions look to keep the momentum on their side in another Serie B matchup. It's been a good start to the campaign, probably one of the best Eriksen's been under so far this season, and it's going to be interesting if we can keep going against oppositions like this. Technically a weaker team, but it's always given us problems in this league, so we'll see if Eriksen's sides has the mettle here tonight to get the 3 points and move on to the next match. Asante, nice run. He's going to take it himself. Asante, and he's going to score. The little Spanish winger that could. Vicente buries that home, and we take the advantage here. 1-0 on the road. And what a little run from Vicente there. Took the ball at he dropped back to pick up that pass, and then he worked it through the midfield, and it just found an acre of space while everyone else up front of him was making some runs. The space opened up for him. He took it, and he buries it home. An absolutely clinical finish from the young Spaniard who's still on that dramatic improvement. You can see the space opening up here. He had options, but the defenders didn't step up to close him down, and he just absolutely buries that to the near post. Keeper, we'll see if he had an angle on it, but it was a good attack here from number 20 to bury it home. And the keeper was just out of position. And now out wide, Secaroni now. Looks for that run of Asante. Gets around his man, low cross in, the shot, and there it is. What a goal. All thanks to a nice little counterattack setup. Capello puts us up 2-0 here going into the second half. Nice little run here. He just plays onside here. Holds onto the ball, and bam, what a finish. Another look at it here. Great little finish there from Capello. Puts us up 2-0. To Secaroni. Crossed in. Senense's there, and he'll bury it home. And it's 3-0 now, and the Lions are starting to roar here. All of our forwards now have got on the score sheet. Senense hasn't had the best game, but he finds the back of that there with a nice header to the far post. Great service there from Secaroni. Finds the young Senense there, and it was just a well-driven header past the keeper and in. Shot from distance, doesn't go anywhere, and there's the final whistle. Lions get a dominant win here on the road. 3-0 the final. 3, 2, 1, go. It's another 4. Another managed squad. Change playing style for 1 player. Okay, so that's a good one. We can go through our squad and figure out if we need to make a change to one of our players. So we're going to make the 1 player we're going to change is Kranjic here. He's normally a center back, but we're going to make him an offensive fullback so he can play out right, because that's where he's predominantly playing as our starting left back. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back at the Penza for more Serie B action with your Lions, who are on quite the roll as of late, up to 4th place now in this point of the campaign. Off to probably the best start Eriksen's ever had with the side. And against Cosenza side that have been struggling as of late. They're towards the bottom end of the table. Again, this is going to be a very critical match to see if this side's going to have what it takes to keep the momentum going against a side like Cosenza. Last season we were battling it out from the mid-table, But new season comes upon us, and the tables have turned. So can the Lions keep their momentum going here in front of the home fans here at the Penzo? Looks for that long ball over the top. And now Lee Trujillo, and he's going to score. And just like that, we've been pretty quiet all game, and there it is. Vicente hooks up with Lee Trujillo there, and it's 1-0. All it takes is just a momentary lapse in the defense and getting some pressure on their back line, and it forces a mistake into the back of the net. And Vicente turns for Viter this time, finding Lee Trujillo, who's been on the outs since the youngsters have been developing. But a nice little play here, just kind of keeping the ball alive. Good effort by Palaversa to win the ball back. The Vicente sees the run of Lee Trujillo, and Lee Trujillo just places it around the keeper to that far post. Here it is again. Nice through pass. Hit it first time into the back of the net. 1-0 to your Lions. And finds the run of Lee Trujillo. Palaversa, and he's going to score. They just cannot contain us. And they're pressing that high up the pitch. And Palaversa now gets a goal. Nice run from him. As Lee Trujillo got him behind the defense. He's been deadly here in the second half. You can see the run he's been making, just tearing apart that defense. Palaversa continued his run. No one was marking him. And it just an easy finish. Just tips it over the diving keeper and into the back of the net. And it's 2-0 to the Lions now. Oh, what a ball. He's in behind. Quante. Oh, the shot, and it goes in. And we make a mistake here, and we give up a goal. It's the first goal we've conceded in quite a while. As Sueva brings it back within one for Cosenza here. And really, it was just kind of a defensive breakdown. We got really stretched there. And Cosenza making it a habit to score a goal here late to make things interesting. Fans getting a little nervous as the away side crawl one back here late. You can see there just kind of just a miscue defensively, trying to play the runs appropriately, but the ball finds a way through, and the Champs all the way out of position was scrambling to come back to cut that one off, but he pulled himself out of position, and unfortunately Torrijinho couldn't get the clearance away, and it's a goal for the away side here. Torrijinho, no, and we've given two up right away here, and it's level. Unbelievable. You can't even write this stuff. Coretta has scored, and all of a sudden the Lions have just switched off here. And Cosenza have stolen 2 goals here, back-to-back here late. And just like that, questions are going to have to be answered here, as this has been uncharacteristic letdown this season of this side. It was a well-played long ball over the top, beat the defense cleanly. Ashley Young, with the fresher legs, should have had that marked a lot more tighter than it was. It got him behind, and he just couldn't catch up. And just like that, by the snap of his fingers, it's a tie game. And that's the full-time whistle. We had this game under control until the last maybe 5 minutes of this match, where we give up 2 goals, and it's a disappointing draw here at home. 3, 2, 1, go. It's a 3. It's a game plan change, and we have to change our pressure. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Halloween night here in the Dacia Arena as Porter 1 play host to Venezia. In what's going to be an interesting matchup. Porter 1, I think, are also having a tough campaign of it this go-round, while that draw at home in the last match really put a sting in the tail of Venezia's push this season. So we're only 5 points out of first, so it's not like it's the end of the world, but you know, we got to be getting results at home, and it's not going to be any easier here on the road, as Eriksson has chosen to heavily rotate the side here for this third match in a matter of weeks here. Gonzalez going to build up through Felicoli now. Crossed in, headed up. Cleared away. Folcoli again crosses in, headed up. Oh, and it's in the back of the net. There we go. That is more like it there. Venezia score right at the start of the second half. And it's Capello who finds the back of the net. Folcoli, we know he's been a very good fullback for us throughout the seasons, and he finds the ball in there, keeps up the attack, and we get a goal here. And the away supporters that traveled here are absolutely buzzing with that goal. They've been very good at clearing the ball, but this time Folcoli gets it on the edge of the box, crosses it in, and Capello just gets enough on it to direct it out of the reach of the keeper to the near post, and it's a goal for your Lions now. There we go, counterattack time. It's not the right ball. Allison now around his man, crossed in. There it is! And just like that, it's 2-0. This team is very deadly on the counter. Vicente finds another goal here. He has been a revelation this season. We picked him up, remember, late last season. We sold one of our best players, Longo, for him in a trade, and he's been paying off brilliantly. A little bit of a sloppy play between Capello and Ellison, just playing quickly. Ellison finds number 20, Vicente, who stays on side. Referee keeps the flag down. And just like that, we've poached 2 goals here in the second half. Saw crossed in. Header up. Oh, it's in the back of the net, and there's the third goal. It's Vicente with a header, and that is a brace for him. And the youngster just continues to be such a huge part of this team for this season. Scores another goal. The little Spaniard somehow finds a way in. Great service for Casal there on that left foot. And the keeper got his mitts to it, but just not enough to parry it out of his own net. And once again, the Lions continuing to roll here. And there's the full-time whistle. Wasn't an easy match, but we get the 3 goals in the second half as our quality shines through, and we get the 3 points on the road once again. Match day 10 in the books, and the table is going to shake out like this. We have now crawled ourselves up to 3rd place thanks to these 3 matches. We've been playing very, very well. We're still we're just outside of the top automatic spots, but we're in the thick of it right now. We're leading the pack behind us, but only looks like 4 points out of the lead, so anything can happen this season. But at this stage of the season, the fact that we're up this high is a very good sign. So the secretaries provided us our monthly report. We had a busy month of October, and you can see we had some cut matches in there as well, but this spanned over 3 episodes this month. So 6 matches, 4 of them wins, 2 draws. You really couldn't ask for a better performance all up and down. We started the month with a win against Cittadella, then we had the Coppa Italia against Florentina, eked that one through, and then we've been scoring a ton of goals as of late. You can see Vicente with 5 goals on this month alone, and Capello with 4. So our forwards were definitely producing this season, but Vicente was definitely a step above the rest. And the team of the month of October shows as much as Vicente and Capello both get nods in the team of the month. It is time to wind down the episode here. It has been a very good episode for us. A little gutted from the draw we got in the one match. We could have been a little bit closer to the 2 in front of us in the table. But, we can't complain too much considering the last 2 seasons we've been pretty poor. The emergence of Vicente has been a pleasant surprise. He's developed into quite the starter for us. And right now, things are working smoothly, but you never know what can happen in the next episode. We could get another break, or the game board makes us make a dramatic change, and it could all be scramble mode from there. We still have a bit of work to do going forward. It's just going to be a matter of can we keep the momentum going and keep some good luck on the game board for once on our side. But that is going to do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for more, and I will see you guys next time.